Hello guys and welcome to another video. In this video we're analyzing the current rank 1 NA, one trick pony HECARIM. His name is Be Nice to Each Other, someone I've put against on the ladder a lot. What's interesting about this guy is his entire playstyle revolves around like aggressive plays, knowing where the enemy jungler is, and just punishing, let's just say, rookie mistakes, people overextending, people not respecting HECARIM pretty much. Because obviously HECARIM's a terrible jungler, but he's probably the best jungler at punishing people overextending, playing too aggressive, or taking bad trades, because he's a great diver and he can just get behind you so easily. So I had another replay I wanted to go over, but I can't really find anymore, but I think this one is also just as good, because in this one he falls behind. Another replay I watched, he basically just full clear top side, ganked top, ganked mid, ganked bottom, and recalled on the first clear. So that was a good replay to watch, but I think this one's just better because you can see how he plays from behind. But yeah, as far as runes go, he runs standard Predator, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Ingenious Hunter into Sorcery, Water Walking, Celerity, and 80 armor. So pretty standard runes, best early game runes you can have as well, because no attack speed and armor instead of HP. As far as his clear, I'm pretty sure he starts red buff every single game. I've never really seen him start Raptors, but yeah, he pretty much just does one of the routes I've done in my videos where he clears his red side. He doesn't really recall for Predator boots. He just always clears these 3 camps, gets level 3, and then sees what he wants to do. He either goes for a gank on the top side of the map where his red buff is, or gets crab, or invades. I don't know why it's not staying locked in, it's kind of annoying. But yeah. He doesn't really kite the cams, kind of weird because he can obviously be a bit higher more HP, but I think HECARIM, why is it not staying locked in? So annoying. Alright. Should stay now. So like I said, clears his red side, uses smite on the big Krug. This is actually retarded. Alright, I think it's good now. Just can't move. So he sees Karthus on the ward. Karthus doesn't have blue buff. Gets his level 3. I'm assuming he's gonna walk on this ward. He's like waiting for Rumble to shut it gank, I'm assuming. I guess he just channels recall. Rumble shows, he cancels again. He's waiting for Rumble to just overextend and get his flash or just a kill. So Rumble has also fleet, it's kind of weird. Goes top, still on a ward unfortunately. Wards pretty much like clear out at like 3 minutes, 90-second wards. So he's actually fallen behind because Karthus is pretty much full cleared jungle at this point, minus Krugs. And he sees him on wolves. So he just wasted a lot of time. That ward by Rumble is pretty good as well. This is what I meant about diving lanes that are super, like, taking bad trades. Because Irelia is about to go in. I guess it's a free cleanup kill. 1 for 1, not the worst. Got off play pretty hard there, but it's perfect. Karthus has a huge lead, and let's see how he comes back from this. I'm assuming he's gonna go to his bot set at this point. Alright, okay. Another thing to mention, he buys Mobies, Predator Mobies every single time. And he just popped them right now. Assuming he's going for Janna. Look at that movement speed, holy. Look at that damage! It does so much with this passive, giving you AD from your base, or I think bonus movement speed or total movement speed, I forgot what it is. Bonus movement speed. So he has 170, 80 AD at 3 minutes. So he just chunks Janna to like 40% without any actual damage items. And that's what's so good about HECARIM. He's just like, overall the best punisher in the game. That's why this guy got rank 1. He's playing against diamonds that are mostly like master tier early season, and he just knows how to punish and he knows how to track enemy jungler from what I've seen. So yeah, good for him. But let's see how he comes back. He should know crabs up, which is what he's going for. Always use your E to get the armor down if you know you're safe, but I don't know if he's that safe right now. Because obviously when you have Mobies, your MS falls really low when you're in combat, but for HECARIM, not the worst when you're down on river because of your water walking. At this point, you should know Karthus started red, so his Raptors are spawning. He skipped Krugs to go top side. So I'm assuming he's just gonna go for, if he knows Karth is gonna gank one of these lanes, he can counter it, but his Predator's down, or he's just gonna dive bot. Because like I said, he loves diving. This is a big wave, big opportunity to dive bottom here, if his bottom lane plays it right. No Predator either, still going for this. No Ghost either. I guess he remembers that Jan had no Flash Ignite. And there you go. Another aggressive dive that's rewarded. And then mid lane gets a jungle gets a kill. And Karthus hits level 6. Damn. How much gold does Karthus have right now? It's up 1,000 gold in Heck. Yeah, Heck is kinda... He kinda threw early game with this dive, but can't really blame him. There's no voice comms, he didn't know if Karthus had flash or not, but it's kinda obvious he did have it, but he just went for the greedy dive. Alright, Predator back up. Amazing part about Genius Hunter. The punishing factor, it's almost up like on every time you clear a camp or two, you'll have it back up. And top is getting pretty low. He might go for another dive. But he's obviously under level. This game's level 4, his boss level 4. He needs to start clearing camps. Because the issue with HECARIM in this matchup is if you ever fall behind, you're worthless compared to Karthus, which is what has happened here. Mid is playing aggro. Predator up, he does one camp, and I guess he's going top. Looks like he's just escaping his raptors entirely. I would personally want raptors into red, because by then it'd be spawned. He's popping Predator, he sweeps. So don't forget early sweeper to know if your wards are secured. Karthus actually reads this gank, and he still goes in. What was that damage? Wait, that was not normal. That was not normal at all. 120-80. So this was actually a really good counter gank by Karthus. I don't know how he knew because there was no vision, unless I missed something, but... He walks backwards for his Predator to proc, and he gets another 50-80 just from that. And Rumble hasn't shot, but he still has a D shield, and I'm assuming he's running... I don't know if he's running Resolve secondary, but... Okay, HECARIM's getting buffed next patch, maybe he's gonna be broken. He just half chunked him with an E. Wow. That's actually impressive. So he pops Ghost and then Predators and then dodged the E so he didn't get his Predator deprocced. Because when you get into combat or get hit, I believe it gets him procced. He's gonna dive top here too. As he's up and his ult's up, he's gonna dive this for sure. Yep, another free kill. Nice Mordekaiser shield. And Rumble TP behind so he has to get out. But look at this, he only has like 7 camps clear for not counting CS. Should be like 6. This guy has like probably 12, 11. And he's still like, still in the run. Like he's only down a level I believe. I think Karthus was 7. Yeah. He just took 1 camp and went top, gained 2 levels. You get so much XP from kills and assists now that it's crazy. The only point of doing your jungle camps is getting the gold if you want to be really rich, but you don't get that much XP anymore. So if you can guarantee kills, it's just overall better. Look at this, Predator's gonna come back after this red buff. I guarantee he's going top side. Yeah, he does go top right after. That's crazy. That's the power of Ingenious Hunter. I wish I could see how many stacks he had though. He cannot replay unfortunately. So yeah, it's about to deproc. He sweeps again, it's back up. He just plays jungle by the book. He does everything so calculated and efficiently, and it's nothing special. It's just like nothing mechanically special. Just he plays patient, safe, and knows when he can get a free kill. Because by now Karthus should be bot side, right? He just showed top side, he cleared jungle. Chunks him to like 20% again with literally no items. All of his damage comes from his passive. So I guess I was playing HECARIM the wrong way. You have to buy Mobies on him. Because that damage is like no combat items. This doesn't give damage to him, it just gives DPS, attacks per second, Groovy Crystal is HP. So it's all from his Mobies, Predator, Water Walking, Celerity, etc. All combined. And he's really not even farming at this point. He's doing like 1 camp and then rinse and repeat another gank. Mid plate aggro, 2 aggro. Wow, that's actually crazy. People just do not respect the champion. If you know where he is, you can play accordingly safe, but goes down river again. Predator not up for a bit. Oh, he's gonna get his Moby's deep rocked here. He knows that. So he has to wait out the cooldown. I don't know if he can do anything though here. He's just gonna get one kill and leave? No. Janus shield was up. I think if his Predator was up, he'd go for a kill, because his ult's up. He's still going for it. No, he's just stalling them. It's smart for him to not to go for that, because HECARIM is not a great combat champion, like I said before. Like, if you're playing against, like, Xin Zhao, Pantheon, Camille, Old Camille, you would lose 2v2s, 1v1s. His entire kit is about knowing where the enemy jungler is. What? That is not normal. Knowing where the enemy jungler is and just, like, playing accordingly for aggressive tower dives like this. And, yeah. I don't know how that's balanced. I'm not gonna lie, that does not seem balanced. He doesn't have any items. It's all Mobies and Predator. Wow. That's really interesting. So this guy just has played the champion so much that he knows all his capabilities, like when he can play aggro and not when he can tower dive. Like, I wouldn't know I could do that much damage because I've never tried Mobies on the champion. It's really interesting. Like I said, I don't see him build Merc Treads, Tab Eyes. It's just always Mobies and punishing. Let's see how much gold he has. 1750. I'm assuming he goes for Sheen. I don't think he goes for Phage. Actually, he can go for Phage, but I think based on his playstyle, I don't know, he goes Phage into Stinger. Because I feel like Sheen gives you more burst, and this setup is all totally reliant on bursts rather than DPS and like sticking on someone with Phage. But it makes you tankier a bit too, so. And it gives you 80, but yeah, overall I'd say Sheen would be better for his playstyle. But he has blue buff, so I guess he doesn't need it either. Just 10% extra CDR. Goes mid, I'm assuming this guy gets one shot or has to flash, yep. This is HECARIM's issue. If he goes for an aggressive play without ultimate, his Mobies will deproc and he's a sitting duck if he gets countered. And Jano's here. Luckily no one else was here, so they didn't have enough damage to kill him, but if you have deep wards, again, his playstyle, he just walks up, sweeps, and see if they know he's coming. And therefore, you can determine if they're gonna rotate on him or not, or like rumble TP, like expecting it. Yeah, this is a really unique playstyle. I've not seen anything like this in a long time. I've played against him a lot last year, but I never really noticed what he would do different. He doesn't really farm at all. Like, it's 46 CS at 11 minutes CS, twice his CS. But in reality, he's only down like 1,000 gold. It's not bad. And a level. Because of the jungle changes. So like I said, if you're farming camps like a lot like this Karthus, you'll just be up a lot of gold, not that many levels. Now he's starting to get countered rumbled. His bot lane's getting pushed in, and they just got pushed in as well. He's looking for a counter dive or a gank through lane. Another great part of the HECARIM is your lane ganks, because it doesn't matter if this is warded. If you're coming from here or here and they see you too late, or they're countering it, he's kind of untouchable. That's why your jungler has to know where he is at all times, I feel like. Good idea to go for Drake. You have a Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser just abandoned top side. They should know this is happening, because why else would Mordekaiser be off the map? It's not like a rank or top or something. It's gonna ult and look for a tower dive or a play. So you got free Drake. Probably bring it mid. Irelia is playing aggro again. Yes, the flash. Still walks behind him. Ults him back into his team. See, that's just such good calculator play. That's how I play HECARIM as well. But without Mobies, I don't feel like he would get there fast enough behind him. Like, especially. You always want to E behind them, so you put them in a situation where they have to react and not you. If Irelia is like a Korean god faker or something, he expects you to wait for you and just keeps walking until you actually go for the animation, then flash. But that's like so hard to do on, I'm assuming 60 ping or something. Look how patient he is. Walks behind, pushes him in, ults him back to bring him closer to his team. No flash, sitting duck, and Dragon's gonna fucking destroy him too. There you go. Really digging the Mordekaiser HECARIM combo though, a lot of healing. Especially when you're full squishy like this and really vulnerable once you're spells are down, your E, your alt, your Predator boots, your Moby boots. So they get the tower, and I think back then, or still right now, the thing is bugged, where it gives you Infernal Dragon if you kill it with Mordekaiser. That doesn't really work that way, unless it's actually bugged like that. Highly doubt that though. Now there's nothing happening on the map, he has no ultimate, he has no mana, he just goes and farms. It's really impressive to me that he can stay up in levels so much by just getting kills and not farming at all. Season 6, if you play HECARIM like this, you'd be worthless. Enemy jungle will just counter jungle you all game, and you'd be behind so many levels. Right now he's 9.5, Karthus is just hit 11. But in terms of getting his lanes ahead, like look how ahead top lane is, bot lane is somewhat ahead as well. Like he's doing what he has to do. I don't know why he's ganking here though, he's probably 1,000 gold, yeah. No mana, no ult. He's actually going for it. He either knows Rumble's rotating. I feel like he should have recalled so much. This is a mistake. This is like difference between me and him. Here I'd recall. I wouldn't have enough for Trinity Force, but there's like really nothing for him to do right now. His ult's coming back up. He's like half HP, barely any mana. He's sweeping again, deep sweeper. And this is what he does, rinse and repeat. Sweep into Predator boots into gank, who's extended, who's playing too aggressive. Very interesting. But at this point I'm assuming he's going to recall with not enough gold for Trinity Force, so I understand that, but I don't know, like, he would have to know where the enemy jungler is perfectly to execute a play, or if the enemy top laner doesn't have TP, but in this case, Rumble has TP, so if he went for an aggressive play bottom, I feel like it'd get countered really hard. So it would have been just better for him to farm his camps like he did, but earlier. So that's where the lack of efficiency comes in, his time management on camps. But finally has his power spike, Trinity Force complete. He should be easily one-shotting people now with his Mobies. Blue buff spawning, everything's up. I'm assuming he's gonna go for a play bottom at this point, because they're still on the map for some reason. But they do have vision. Look at this. Does not matter if this is pink. It literally does not matter. You cannot do anything against this. But let's see how the enemy bot lane plays. They could easily outplay this. They have all sums up, they have all ults up. Wow. He does too much damage, dude. I guess Lulu's helping, but wow. That was a lot of damage. So I guess the secret of HECARIM are just Mobies. Well, let's see if he gets blue buff up though. That's my question. I think because he's behind he won't, and his mid laner isn't really ahead either. But I don't know if in general he gives up blue buffs or not. And late game, does he give up like red buffs? As far as his build goes, I'm pretty sure he goes for like rapid fire to get the extra range, because he counts them as a range auto for some reason. It's really weird. Bot again, Moby's not up. Dodges a Janet Tornado, another free kill, but he dies here. His Karthus is strong as fuck, and he has no movement speed at this point. I think he just dies anyways. But he had Flash. That's such a big shutdown to Twitch. I feel like he flashes out and then this guy flashes and kills him, because that's like such a huge shutdown to the worst person to get on the enemy team. I see these two are the worst people to get shutdowns because it scales so well. But yeah, I don't know how this game ends so fast, because I feel like this team has a better team comp. This team has like no hard CC at all. Mord has no CC, just has a Raleigh slip. This guy has, I guess, he's super dive potential, but I feel like Janet counters that. This guy has Wall for his passive as well to slow him down. Corki got no CC at all, just pure damage and burst. Same thing with Twitch. And I guess Lulu has some CC. Polymorph for ult. But he's down 3 levels at this point, 3 levels. Enemy jungler is doing everything he can to stay ahead, but my question is, how much is that worth really in this game? If HECARIM's putting so much more pressure on you, going for Drakes, going for Rift Herald right now, I guess, yeah. I feel like that's Lyra's mistake this game. He's prioritizing the wrong things. He has a 3-level lead, but he's just like over farming at this point. And I don't think Ocean Drake is worth as much as Rift when they're not really winning at that. Like they're up gold, but they're down kills. And as far as towers go, only have one. I feel like Rift would help them close the gap, especially with Corky's wave clear. Ghost Hop, another free kill. Lolo really overextended here. He didn't respect the HECARIM. They knew he was on Rift. And free kill, he even flashed for it. Let's watch it again, actually. So he clears this. Lurlo's here. He's like, oh shit, they're on Rift, right? He pops his Mobies, walks behind again. He's always patient. You're gonna flash. If you're in lower elos, they might not flash, but against better players, they have no choice to flash. It's so hard to predict when they're gonna go for it. And in that case, enemy top player can get closer in range. He's just walking away rather than flashing away. And at this point, looks like their team is winning pretty hard. Look at this, another aggressive dive he's going for. Ghost is not up, but double kill. At this point, I think the game's over. It's not over, but it's looking pretty grim because he got a double. Pops his Ghost. Predator not up. He should hit the blast gun. Oh, he just... yeah, probably won't kill him with that. If he had the blast gun, I think it would be better, but Corky's still valid, so it's fine. And just like that, he's level 12 pretty much. Very close to it. So it just goes to show how much more map pressure does he than AFK farming because Karthus is doing when he has losing lanes. Because look at his team score. Without him, his team is 4-16. What does he buy? Warrior. So Trinity into Warrior. And he bought a stopwatch. That's very smart buy. Because he dives super hard and his laners are ahead, so it doesn't matter for maybe a distraction. Like I said, HECARIM weakness. Mobies when they're down and you're deeping without your E, your ult, your Ghost, your Predator, you're in a bad spot. Gives up red to Twitch, I'm assuming. Yep, at this point Twitch is really strong. The shutdown from Karthus gave him 2 items. So this is when, like an 18-minute mark when you start giving up red buffs and blue buffs. Well, if you're in Korea, you give blue buffs up at like 7 minutes if you get the idea. In NA, different story. Drops Rift top lane, I like that. Only issue I see is this game, their top laner has no TP. So it's kind of awkward. But neither does Aurelio, so. It's actually going good. Wow, they just overextended again. I think he knows he can't kill Janet because she has ult, but she actually didn't have ult, so he could have killed him, but he would have died. Or have to pop stopwatch. So that was intelligent by him. But now Twitch is here. So that just goes to show his level of patience. Well, Karthus just flashed in. He's waiting for his team to DPS, waiting for his E to come back up. But it looks like they're outnumbered here. And Twitch just has to suicide. But that's good by him for not dying, because if he dies, they go for Baron. And with Karthus and Janus shields, they can easily tank it. So I like his patience here, because jungle is the most important role in this team fight. If he dies, you have 3 Baron, no TP. Corky probably can't do anything, maybe he can, who knows, without this package. So they ended up getting 2 towers for that, so that's way worth it. Way more worth it for them. Now he sees Karthus in his jungle. He might actually go for this, because if he knows his Zanya's down, I just ping Baron. Goes for the safe route, because there's no vision. Or not enough vision. Aurelio's playing aggro, he just hovers to be sure, nothing's happening. Predator back up. There's no sweeper, he sold it for a vision, or trinket vision. Vision's are good. Goes mid, insta death. Not sure about the Corky Valve, but I did a shit ton of damage. How much will this HECARIM have right now? 800. Karthus has 11,000 all total. I guess he goes for Crab and clears Baron Vision. Next streak is Ocean again. But they're overextending mid. He has Ghost up. I don't know if he's gonna go for this though. I think he's just hovering to see if they overstay. Like this guy's overstaying right now. But he has no vision that side. Well, he has the ping. Can I actually go for him? Yeah, he is going for him. And gets free ult for his E. It's pretty good. See how easy it is to punish? Like every small thing adds up. Zarya's flash adds up, her ult, her heal, all these small things add up eventually. Even like at a certain point she'll have like stopwatch or something. If you can blow her stopwatch with his E, he just rinse and repeats, comes out in and out of the team fight. Now they start Baron. Because he had Baron vision from him clearing the sword. Ulting forward. Yeah, I guess at this point in the game it's just over. They win the team fight and it's done. Doesn't matter how ahead Karthus is. He has 100 CS up. He has 2,000 gold. HECARIM just contributes way more, and he's gone his lanes way more ahead. It's really interesting. This is like the opposite of my playstyle. Getting myself ahead, not my laners. But in Korea, when you have like really strong laners, this is probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna Korea in 2-3 weeks, guys. 2.5 weeks, I'd say. So if you're looking for my grind, make sure to subscribe, leave a like. A lot of good videos coming. Don't worry about that. I'm guessing he's only GA this game. Again, waits. Rumble doesn't flash. Dead. Patience is key on your E. They cannot run you unless they can proc your mobies from far. Let's say like HECARIM's here, Rumble's here, throws his E, he can like drop his movement speed a bit from his mobies, but even then it wouldn't matter, he's just too fast. Mobies are just so good with this kit, and it's something I've learned from watching him. Going in again. I guess he knew Karthus had no flash. Look at this, he's not staying a fight and like auto queuing. He just stays back, waits for his E. It's his entire kit or his playstyle. Have his E up. And look at that, his laners are just one-shotting. As long as he's alive, he knows he can still contribute from going in and out. So I'm assuming the game is ending very soon, very shortly. And we'll ults, but it's probably too late at this point. You have double ranged. Flashes on him, stopwatch is probably dead. But since they killed him, he overstayed. Game's over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this rank 1 NA one-trick pony analysis. Be Nice to Each Other has a very interesting, unique playstyle to him. I think you'll learn from it a lot. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for a lot more content, and I'll see you guys soon. Much love. Peace.